You're watching Dante's Boxing Nation. Woo!
So the other week, Turkey al-Sheikh, he damn near declared war on all of the alphabet organizations and the promoters when he said his new promotional company with Dana White, TKO Promotions, is going to quote unquote destroy everything. Well, he's now revising what he said. He went into further detail of what his plans are with TKO Promotions. And basically, from what I gathered, his plan is still to destroy the competition. He's just not going to do it right now. He's still planning on working with everyone for at least 1 to 2 more years because they already have plans of doing things together. And then after that, that's when the war is really going to start. I mean, this is pretty much what Turkey al-Sheikh said in this statement, and I'm going to play the clip for you. But before I do, I want to bring up the Dana White factor. Ever since Turkey announced that he's going to be working with Dana White, I've been reading the comments. And because Dana White is a racist, a lot of people are worried that Dana White, he's going to try to run boxing like the UFC. And if you've watched the UFC, then you know that organization and their fans are way more racist than we're already used to in the sport of boxing, which is kind of hard to imagine, right? So when I look at a lot of the comments on the internet, these are a lot of the concerns. Fans are worried that Dana White is going to come over to boxing and start discrediting black boxers more than they already do in the sport of boxing. Now, regardless of how racist Dana White is, I don't think that's going to happen, because I don't think Turkey al-Sheikh is going to allow that to happen. What Turkey al-Sheikh has been doing alone has already been very successful, and he's been showing love to all of the fighters. Even though I don't like the fact that he allowed Ryan Garcia to be the main event in that triple header with Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez, considering the fact that he just tested positive for PEDs and he's a racist. But that's for a separate video. I want to go deeper into that. But outside of that poor decision by Turkey al-Sheikh, if you compare Turkey to all the other promoters in the game, at least the majority of them, they make Turkey al-Sheikh look like Martin Luther King. With that being said, let's get into what Turkey had to say.
The last week we announced the first league of boxing with TKO and Dana White. We focus in this league in the talent and to give the opportunity for the fighters and to make something the fans like. We have a lot of ideas. I will keep it until the right time to Dana, because he's the CEO of the company and the league, to announce it. This league is project not against anyone, not against the commission, not against the promoters. This is my opinion and this is from my side. It is a project, will have space in the market, and we will still see the 4 belt and the commission and the promoters. The market is huge and no one can delete anyone from this market. For the Ring magazine and the belt of the Ring magazine in this position is in the middle. The Ring magazine will keep the legacy of 103 years. It will not be involved in any of these things. This is something separate. The Ring magazine will focus doing what the Ring magazine has doing in the last more than 100 years. There is a lot and big upgrade for the magazine. There is a lot of people who will enjoy the company of the magazine. There is big app and website will launch next January with big company. We will announce for the Ring magazine, collaborate with big merchandise company in America and in the world. They will sell a lot of things by the IP of the Ring magazine, clothes, shoes, panini cards, different things. The Ring magazine will start to have amazing and different cards. It will begin in London, in Tottenham Stadium, with the fights between Yuba and Kambin. Then we will go to the Times Square for the first time. Then we will now study to do something in the 12th of July in New York, and in March next year in Alcatraz jail. The Ring magazine now working for doing animation, TV series, comic book, manga, and video games, and movie and TV series. There is a lot of surprise will come to the market from the Ring magazine. There is a lot of great people will be involved in the magazine in the future, inshallah. Now let's get back to the boxing. I see what happened in the market in the last week, and I understand the panic in the market because there is a lot of companies and there are a lot of promoters. What I want to say, we care about the fans and the fighters, and we will support the fans and the fighters, and we will continue doing the big fights for the people. There is a full schedule. I will say it in a couple of minutes. But in the same time, the relationship between Riyadh season and the relationship between the Ring magazine and the promoters will continue at least for the next 1 or 2 years. This depends about their reaction and about what is the options they will give us. If it is good for us, we will do it. In this situation, I like what that Matchroom and Eddie Hearn doing. Eddie, still until now, discussing with my team and with me to doing a big fights around the world. And he continue. Eddie do it and take the position in smart things. He decide to continue to work with us if we are continuing doing business with him. And this is the professional way. And also we have a lot of discussion with Golden Boy to have some fighters from them in different cards. The result of Times Square, it will affect the future of the Riyadh season cards. We want to see in October the rematch between Garcia and Haney. We want Timalifu to have a big chance, maybe against Boots or someone else in the same level. After the 3rd of May, we will announce the details that about the Canelo and Crawford fight, the big fight in the history of boxing. We will not announce it before the 3rd, all the details, and there is surprise about who will be the promoter of this big fight and the platform you will see the big fights in it. We finish everything, but I respect the request from Canelo. He wants to focus in his big fight and dangerous fight in the 3rd of May, and after that we will start to talk about the future. We are studying, and we will have anyone from Japan in December in our country. There is a lot of options. I prefer him to fight Nakatana from Japan if it is possible. We will push to have something like this in the future. Now, maybe today or tomorrow maximum, we will announce the undercard of Canelo fights in the 3rd of May. There is a lot of surprise. We will announce it also for Tottenham and for Times Square for the fans. It is about the video games of Fatal Fury and our relationship with SNK. The fans will have chance, anyone buy this game and register with us, he will have chance to play against KSI and Speed in the game, and to have the chance to be in the ringside in this two big event, and have some gifts also. It will be something special. We finish all the details about Times Square. It will be a surprise for the world. My phone and my team is always happy to work with the promoters in boxing if they give us good options. We are now waiting and working in the same time with WBC for the competition, the Grand Prix of WBC and Riyadh season. It will be something huge, and it will be giving the opportunity for discovered new fighters and give them the chance. My focus from the beginning as a Riyadh season and as a person and as fans and owner of the Ring magazine to support the fighters and to make the fans happy. We will try to deliver big card with good price in pay-per-view. There is a lot of surprise. We will announce it soon. I hope you're enjoying what we are doing and like it. And I hope getting boxing great again. Thank you so much. This is what I want to say. And wait and watch. Thank you.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, Visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, the fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.